The game The Last Train Home diverges from a standard World War I narrative, illuminating the overlooked journey of the Czechoslovak Legion during the Russian Civil War. This real-time strategy and survival game, developed by Ashborne Games and published by THQ Nordic, places players in the role of outsiders caught in the crossfire, lending a unique and emotional charged perspective to the war-torn landscape. The game introduces a roster of Legion members, each with a distinct personality and traits that contribute to both the gameplay and immersion. Opting for the immersive dialogue in native tongues enhances the authenticity, transforming the characters from mere NPCs to tangible individuals. Permanent consequences and emotional investments amplify the weight of every decision, making the player's journey more than a strategic objective. Survival becomes a precious dance as players grapple with the resource scarcity, rationing, and squad missions. Last Train Home deftly waves survival elements into a real-time strategy core, creating a sense of urgency and strategic decision-making. And the delicate balance between the Legion's survival and the functionality of the Tiller trains adds an extra layer of challenge, underscoring the symbiotic relationships between the two. Exploration unfolds as the train traverses the Russian landscape, offering points of interest and real-time strategy segments reminiscent of Company of Heroes and Oregon Trail. These meticulous designed areas bring squad dynamics to the forefront, making combat exhilarating, albeit occasionally exhibiting janky moments. The fusion of exploration and combat adds strategic depth to the gameplay. Survival elements such as resource gathering and train upgrades, while not overly complex, seamlessly integrate into the gameplay. Gathering food to sustain the Legion aligns with the wartime scarcity theme, and the game's difficulty settings cater to varied player preferences. From a focus of RTX experience to a challenging endeavor where supplies and battles hold paramount importance, Last Train Home accommodates different players. The visual presentation of Last Train Home is a standout feature, capturing war-ravaged landscapes and poignant encounters with meticulous attention to detail. The game's visual poetry fosters a deep emotional connection with the narrative, immersing players into the desperation of the Russian civilians caught in the Civil War. The game successfully blends challenging strategic gameplay with an engaging setting and narrative. And while the difficulty curve might pose a challenge for less experienced RTS players, the game's attention to detail and character interactions make it a rewarding experience for those willing to delve into its nuance. Last Train Home stands out for its innovative storytelling and seamless integration of survival elements and real-time strategy. Guiding the Czechoslovak Legion through the Russian landscape becomes a riveting journey, leaving a lasting impression of the World War I narrative. And it is a game that I can definitely recommend to everyone.